Houston Texans. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from NRG Stadium. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Here we go. 18. Outside. Go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Blast through midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Stroud completes it quick. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
18. Outside.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player. And that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
18. Outside.
They go play action with Stroud. He's got time here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Swap. Love a swap. Good.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 34-yard attempt.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Murray, first and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And that'll bring up second down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. He's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. Third down coming up.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run it with Connor. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18.
They begin the drive with Chubb. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by the 16th pick in this year's NFL Draft. Tackle made by Walter Nolan. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
At the 42-yard line.
Stroud from the pistol. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
On the quick, right? 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and it's 4th down.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Hand off to Benson to start the drive. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That's Sheldon Rankins in on the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To Michael
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Thrown on first down. Here's Murray. Throw is there. Trey McBride. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. If you play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's 3rd down now.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Murray with the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
On 18.
Shotgun now, first round. Left side into the hands of Dell. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Let's go. On 18. What's that?
They run it from the gun with Chubb. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Wrapped up that time by Jordan Birch. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Into the hands of Dell. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Like a shark bite, dog, like a dog, blood thicker than water.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Good.
Stroud off the play fake. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Kyler looking to throw. And this is intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
All right.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
All right. 18. What's that?
Pressure comes, Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Kate, when you watch the Combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
First down throw by Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. 18. What's up? 19 Texans. Back. Blitz. Hey.
From the 36. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's third down.
6 yards to go.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Out of his own end zone. Here's Murray. That is complete. McBride on the slant. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. But the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First and 10, Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. It's the Cardinals, who have second and 4. From the 37, he's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing again, Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Cardinals first down. Again, it's Murray to throw. Connects on the crosser. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Murray here on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
On second down, a run with Connor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So on fourth down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. This one from 47 yards away. The kick by Ryland is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Texans nothing.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Second and 4. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's trying to link up with his back, Nick Chubb. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
What's that? 18. What's that?
Stroud now on 3rd. He puts everything behind this one. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game.
Texans 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Drawn on 1st down. Here's Murray. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Taken in by Harrison. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Wilson on the slant. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air, Murray. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. This a 54-yarder. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 39-yarder. kick by Ryland is good. And that'll double their lead to 6. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. From the gun, it's Murray. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, but that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he gets it away from his end zone. Brought in at the 41. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
They give inside to Chubb. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
All right. Swap. Another swap.
From the 48. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
All right. 18. That's it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Collins got it left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
118. What's that?
Back to throw it. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. By Connor out of the backfield. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Connor on the inside give. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Murray to throw. Harrison secures this left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Buying some time right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. On the draw, the give to Connor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Murray on 3rd down. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On 4th down, Cardinals calling on Chad Ryland to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
18, what's that?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they get to him and touch him down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Chubb. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down. Tommy Townsend in punt formation for the Texans.
And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. And the fake works to perfection. He's got the 1st down. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Swap, mother swap.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Here we go. Tony. 12.
Stroud from the pistol. This one's caught. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Dortch now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Connor gets in here to begin the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has a man. That's Greg Dortch. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Easy, quiver, sit.
Murray setting up to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All right. 18, what's that?
From the gun, Stroud. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
18, what's that?
Trying again, following the sack. He put everything he had into this one. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
18, what's that?
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. He's loaded another one up. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sean Murphy bucked in to pick it off. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're set up at the 35 now.
2-2.
Murray here on 1st down. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Well, they were hoping. They were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Bush.
Here's Murray. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They're looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! And the Texans have some new life Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
At the 27-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
All right.
Again, it's Chubb. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
18. Outside.
Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And that run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans needing a couple. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
All right.
From the 34. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is to throw. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's a screen now for Chubb. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Now to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect to a tank down. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
18. Outside.
Desperation time here. And to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals make the play that should win them this game.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Two.
Straight ahead, it's Connor.
That's got to be so frustrating for them. I mean, you're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He has the Cardinal first down. This one's over. They can run out this win.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Go.
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals, as we'll see you next time from Houston.